all look the same. So they finally crack you open into these, and it also gives you a sense of scale of how big Aperture is, because you don't really realize when you're in these little rooms, the place is just ginormous. It's like the size of a planet, and some of these areas will break open, and you'll see like these crazy vistas. Yep. And I just felt like they did a good job of pacing the whole thing. You never stay in the test chambers so long that you get sick of them. Right around the time you start to be like, okay, now what? They'll jump you out of that and start putting you into the more action-adventure elements. Like, just very... I guess the one word I would use, and if we did a one-word review for this game, which we used to do, it would just be smart.
Yep.
I mean, playing the game, the people who make this game are way smarter than me. The design choices they made are smart. The way they pace the game is smart. You feel smart after you play it. You're like, man, I'm not an idiot. I figured that out.
And that's a different feeling than what you feel with most games.
And that's why I haven't played it yet.
Makes you feel good about yourself, Mark.
Yeah,
that's what I love about Valve too. I think it's like an interesting evolution of the company because they've done so many, hardcore shooters, and now this is like the game's rated E10 plus. It's like, I think it appeals to a wider demographic of folks. It's just, it's a game that can push the industry in kind of a new direction.
Sure.
It's had a very smart ad campaign as well. The TV ads in particular.
No,
I mean, but it is, their ad campaign. People have been probably seeing it all over the shop. It's, it's kind of cute. It reminds you of WALL-E to start off with, so it sucks those people in, and then it's like, it's time to play with science, and that is going to inspire parents to go and shell out $60 because wow, this isn't a shooter where people get killed. It's all about physics, and it's about problem solving. Smart.
My big complaint with it is that there really is no replay value. So even after you finish the game, you don't get a lot of the bonuses you got at the end of the first portal with like the time trials and all that. Also, cooperatively, there are no leaderboards, so it's not like you can see how quickly another tandem finished something and try to beat their time. So I feel like maybe the end game could have been a little better supported, but what you get that's on the disc for the time that it lasts, I think is awesome.
And I'm sure it's worth $60.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, it's it'll be, I'm sure, a game of the year contender. I mean,
it'll certainly be in the discussion.
Yeah. I mean, there'll be a lot of stuff coming out, obviously towards the end of the year, but for the first half of the year, it certainly is the biggest release, and I think people were expecting it to be good, and I think it fully delivers.
So your best game of the year so far?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm borderline. I still enjoy Dead Space a lot.
Yeah, Dead Space is up there. I mean, they're having, the interesting thing is, like, last year, I remember I was having these discussions with our VGA producers, and it was like, by June, there were legitimately probably, like, 4 or 5 Game of the Year contenders that had come out. This year, it's like, there hasn't been anything near that. I mean, last year you had Mass Effect out by now, you had God of War, you had Red Dead about to come out, Super Mario Galaxy was about to come out, a lot of big games that come out, and this year it's like, it's